What's going on today, guys? I've got to come over here and work with the Mandarin ducks a little bit, play with them, but hey, we've had an interesting week this week. Our boys are gone. They actually took a trip with their grandparents and went on a little camping trip, and so we've had the whole week here to get some things done, get some peace and quiet, have a little bit of rest and relaxation time without watching over them. We also need to talk about a cat problem, or maybe it's a predator problem. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Let's get going. Our hose isn't long enough to get all the way over to the ducks where they're at, and so we actually have 100 foot of this hose right here, and then we have to add on an extra 50 foot of this like expandable hose. So it's a little tricky when we got to get that far in the yard with water. All right, let's get this pool filled up. So I think I see 2 males.
How do you tell?
Obviously when they get older, the males are going to change color. So if you look at 3 or 4 of them are much smaller, heads narrower, and then also look at the back of the head, because the male gets like a kind of a crown on there, and so if you look, it's like a tuft where it's extra, a little longer back there. A different noise. So I think we at least have 2 males and 4 females, which would be a pretty good mix. They do only pick 1 mate, so having an extra 2 females probably won't do us any good. So what do you and Isaiah think about these guys?
They are very pretty. They're fun to watch. They're a different breed that we haven't had before, and
yeah,
it's always fun to see a different one.
Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me. Why'd you go and leave me here all alone in the shadows? Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me?
All right, we're over here with the Mandarin ducks, and I wanted to bring over Fire, our red golden pheasant, real quick. His tail is looking amazing. Tons of blues, more yellow on his head, and then look at all the feathers that are going to develop right up here. Look at all the beginning of all the feathers behind his neck. Look at that. It almost looks like dreads, or that's all feathers, like blue feathers that are going to all come in from right behind his head. Those look super cool. So what's going on with the garden?
I don't know, let's check it out. I had some starts that I had in the mud room that I was kind of debating on if we were going to plant them out at my parents' house again. And it's so late in the season and it's so hard getting over there back and forth, so we just decided to plant them into pots that I had extras and some 5-gallon buckets. It's a little messy. We need to get out here and give a little bit of love. Oh, there's a toad, Mr. Toad. Gonna pee on me, huh?
So what's going on over here at the tomato plants?
You can see a lot of little green tomatoes right there. So excited!
What was this that came back?
It might be a zucchini.
Tomatoes, so cool.
Yeah, tomato pastes are real long and narrow. Oh yeah, I bet these are the chocolate stripe ones. Yummy. All right, guys, we've got another week and a bunch of mail. Let's check this stuff out. All right, I got a letter from John in Ontario, Canada. Showed us some of the chicks that he's been hatching. I am Chimani, Buff Orpingtons, and Black Copper Morans. Very good, John. And we got a letter from Clancy from Idaho. She's got a picture of Bamboo and the blonde twins. Thanks for watching, Clancy.
We got 3 drawings from Cadence in New York. This is the Art Chicken, this is Cowboy Chicken, and here is Super Chicken. Thank you so much, Cadence.
And we got a nice drawing of Bamboo and his egg from Owen from New Hampshire. Thanks, Owen. Bamboo likes it too.
Logan from Maryland drew us a picture of the Emu Fortress with bamboo cashew and peekaboo. Thank you, Logan. Colin from Alabama sent us a picture of White House on the Hill with the emus and also sent us a couple figurines. I think they're some G.I. Joes or something like that.
Toys for Bamboo.
Yeah. So thank you, Colin. Kendra from Wisconsin did an awesome drawing of an emu here on the outside of the mail. So Kendra from Wisconsin actually did our bamboo design that we put on our original bamboo shirt, and we've got that on our Teespring store right now. Thank you so much for doing that, Kendra. She also did a couple other sketches for us of a rooster, and then even looks like a little White House on the Hill out in the wilderness. Her Instagram is at Kendra Draw. So thank you so much, Kendra, for doing that design for us. We really love it.
And we got a baby blanket from Duana from Wisconsin. Thank you, Duana. Very cute and very soft.
And lastly, we got a care package from Epic Bar. If you've ever seen their bars in the store, they have some awesome drawings of chickens and cows and all kinds of animals on there. And Epic makes 100% grass-fed snacks.
We sent a little notepad and some stickers for the boys to play with.
Peanut butter, chocolate bar.
Got some pork rinds.
They sent us a whole box of these beef sticks. They look amazing. Bison strip, steak strip, and then there's a sriracha chicken strip there. Looks awesome. So thank you, Epic, for sending all these goodies for us. We're really excited to tear into these and start tasting some. These guys are pretty awesome. We really appreciate sending us these goodies. All right, well, we've got some disappointing news. Last week, Outlander went missing, and you guys have been asking us in a lot of our different posts if there's been any luck, if he's turned up anywhere, and he hasn't. And we had Rusty in one of our last videos, and over the past couple nights, he's disappeared. He was there in the morning when I went out to feed him and let out the chickens, and then went out at night to put the chickens in and to feed him, and he was gone. And we haven't seen him now in a couple days, and it's really disappointing because it seems like whatever happened to Outlander just happened to Rusty. He went off either looking for him or looking for food and then didn't come back.
Well, they're barn cats, and we have been putting them into the chicken house at night because they like to go hunting in the evening. So we think that they've been hunting and they're mowing the fields around here. We have coyotes, foxes. Something just might have got them and picking them all off.
And you guys had asked if it was an issue of them, if they'd been neutered or not, and last winter we got all of our males neutered. We've got Callie here, and our girls were already all spayed, and so Outlander, Rusty, and Jack, the cat that had run them into the chicken area, had all been neutered already, but they've never left for more than an evening. I know it's possible that they may still turn up, that they may come back after a while. We did have one female a long time ago that disappeared for a few weeks and then came back, our original cat. I just don't think it's very hopeful at this point that one's already been gone for a week and then now another one's gone. And so we don't know what it is, if something's picking them off, if something's killing them, if they're getting hurt or not. So just thank you for all the warm wishes. We really appreciate everyone who loved Outlander and Rusty and their whole journey moving into the chicken coop and hanging out with the chickens, but it looks like that time has come to an end, that we no longer have a chicken coop cat.
We're gonna really miss them.
So now we have Jack, our gray barn cat, and then we have Callie here, our calico cat, and then we have M&M, who came from another farm who had too many cats. And so we still love all of them, and we're so happy to have all of them, but we're really gonna miss our two tabby male barn cats. So we just wanted to do a little tribute here, play some of the footage from Rusty and Outlander, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye. Pet the kitty. So this cat is kind of the Outlander. I call him Outlander. He's disgraced from the other male cat. He's not allowed to go close to the cat food or the little shelter we made for him. He'll live out here in the chicken run and eat the chicken food because he's not allowed around the house or the barn and eating any of the cat food.
So we wanted to tell you guys that we love the name suggestions that we got from you guys in a couple of videos ago when we talked about Outlander and him living with the chickens. And so this kitty right here, we're gonna name him Rusty. And we loved a bunch of the names you guys gave us, but thought Rusty really fit this guy.